I'm Henrietta. Thank you for joining me today for Crafty Kids. For today's supplies, you can use a large paper plate, small paper plate, assorted color of construction paper, and a brown paper sack. We do have some templates of some Winnie the Pooh characters. You're going to need a pair of scissors, pencil. You can use a Crafty stick if you're going to use a hot glue gun. You can also use emerald glue. We're going to use red and yellow paint today. Get some paintbrush. You can also use markers and crayons. So I am going to do a character of Winnie the Pooh with a paper plate. I'm going to paint one half red and the other side yellow. So I'm going to take my paper plate and I'm going to fold it in half. Or you can get a ruler and pencil and mark where you don't need, where you're going to only paint half. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you're going to take your paint and you're going to paint half of it red and half of it yellow. Let it dry, and then when you're done you can also do the back. But that's optional if you want to go ahead and do that. So since I did one ahead of time, this will be the final dry paper plate. So I did both sides, and if you notice, one half is all red and the other half is all yellow. So if you notice the Winnie the Pooh characters, he's yellow on the bottom with his body, and then he has a red shirt. And then you can also use a small paper plate and paint it all yellow and use it as his head. Or I did also a template of a Winnie the Pooh head. You can also take that and you can put it on your paper plate. You can trace it and you can cut it out. Once you get the head cut out, you can color that paper plate yellow. So I did one also ahead of time. So the paper plate that we had put on place and traced over, if you notice, I went mine's a little bit over, but that's fine. So if you can also just use this as a head too, if you want to go ahead and do that. You can also get a construction paper, and there's a lot of options that you can do it. You can also trace it on a construction paper and use that also for the head. So I wanted mine on a paper plate, so that's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and take the two pieces and I'm going to place it on the paper plate. So you can go under or you can go on the bottom. I'm going to do mine's on top. So I'm going to dab, let's see, let's do that this side. I'm going to go ahead and dab a little bit of glue on the bottom. Like I said, you can use hot glue gun or you can use emerald glue. It's up to you. So we're going to take the head and place it on top of the red. Take your Crafty stick and go ahead and use that to dab on the glue. And then where you think you need to add more, you can do the same on the side. Okay, once we're done with that, we're going to make arms and legs. So you're going to take your yellow construction paper and we're going to go ahead and fold so I took and I'm going to fold it. Okay. So if you notice my cuts, one is smaller than the other. The larger one I'm going to use for the legs and the smaller one I'm going to use for the arms. go ahead and turn it. Oh, well, let's see. We're going to go ahead and measure out where we want to lay the construction paper. Turn it around, that way I can see where I want to place it. Yep, that's about good. I'll go ahead and mark the bottom so that way I know where I'm going to glue it. I'll do the same thing with the arms. Okay, once you're done, turn it over. We're going to go ahead and glue the bottom. Now, if you want to also trim and make it smaller, you can also do that. So, let me take a piece of black construction paper. Let me fold it in half. Now you can also use the pencil and make its eyes. I'm going to go ahead and cut mine with the black construction paper. Going to make an oval shape, a small oval shape. Turn it around, that way I know where to place it. Going to cut another piece for the nose. So I'm going to go ahead and use the pencil to trace the nose out. Put some glue on there. And go ahead and place it right in the middle here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab my pencil. Going to mark the mouth. I'm going to go ahead and give it eyebrows. Okay. Grab my marker here. Okay. So that is, you can do Winnie the Pooh with a paper plate. You get a paper sack. We can make a puppet. You can open it up, take the edges, and you can fold it. Fold it all the way around. Take your glue, your emerald glue. You're going to go ahead and put it in between where your fold is. You're going to put it dabbed glue, and you're going to go ahead and glue all around the paper sack. Okay, right here where the opening is, the kids will put their hand in there, and they will place the head of their Winnie the Pooh character, and then the bottom is the body. And I do have some characters with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger. They can take the templates and they can cut it out and put it on a construction paper, or they can color and then cut it out and put it on construction paper. So it's optional how they want to do it. So here I did a Tigger, and then I did a Piglet, and then I did Winnie the Pooh. So you can do a puppet, or you can do both. You can do one on a paper plate for Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh Day is on January 18th. So this craft is based on the Winnie the Pooh characters. Once you complete your Winnie the Pooh craft, if you made a puppet or if you made a Winnie the Pooh with a paper plate, go ahead and put it in the comment section below, and we would like to see what kind of craft you had come up with. You can also stop by the library or go to our website and request for a kit. You will find all the supplies you need for this craft, and you're welcome to stop by and pick up one also. You can also visit all of our social media pages, and you can find all the upcoming January activities for the library. I'm Henrietta. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time on Crafty Kids.